My 3-year-old's pretend game revealed her daycare's dark secret. Drink your water now. No more until Pachis comes back. I froze in the doorway of our living room. My 3-year-old daughter Lily was speaking in a stern, unfamiliar voice to her teddy bear who sat propped against our couch. She placed a small plastic cup in front of the bear and was wagging her finger. That's not how we talk in this house, I said, carefully setting down the laundry basket. Lily looked up, instantly switching back to her normal voice. I am playing daycare parties. Something cold settled in my stomach. For weeks, Lily had been increasingly resistant to going to Miss Karen's home daycare. The morning meltdowns had become so severe I'd started dreading drop-offs. Karen had always assured me it was just separation anxiety. What else happens at daycare? I asked, sitting down on the floor beside her. Lily's face brightened at my interest in her game. She immediately grabbed her teddy and placed him in the corner of the room. You are in timeout all day because you asked for a snack, she said in that same stern voice. Then she lined up her other stuffed animals and started singing a little song. Line up, grab bags, pull weeds, fill sacks, then lunch. What's that song about, sweetie? It's what we do before lunch, she explained matter-of-factly. We have to fill our bags with the pokey plants or we can't eat that night. That night I called another parent from the daycare. Has Emma ever mentioned pulling weeds before lunch? The long pause told me everything. She said it was gardening practice. The mother finally admitted. I thought it was educational. The next morning I dropped Lily off as usual but didn't leave instead. I parked down the street with a clear view of Karen's backyard. At 10:30 a.m. I watched as 7 toddlers were lined up and handed small plastic bags. For 40 minutes they pulled weeds in the hot sun while Karen sat on her porch scrolling through her phone. When one little boy stopped to play with a bug, Karen shouted something I couldn't hear. The child immediately resumed pulling weeds. Before leaving that morning I had added a small amount of food coloring to Lily's water bottle, just enough to tint it slightly blue. When I picked her up that afternoon I casually asked for her water. The bottle was completely full, untouched. Lily was so good today, Karen said cheerfully. Drank all her water at lunch. I opened the bottle and poured some into my palm, revealing the blue tint. This water. Within 48 hours I had contacted every parent at the daycare. We discovered children were being denied bathroom breaks, forced to work in the yard, and given minimal food and water. One child had developed blisters on his hands from pulling thistles. The licensing board shut Karen down within a week after our collective report. Karen had been my friend for 5 years before I entrusted her with my daughter. The friendship ended that day, but something more important took its place. The knowledge that I would always believe my child, even when her only way of telling me the truth was through play.